Hello, hello. Welcome to Heidi's launch party. We're so excited that you're on and taking the time to watch, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. We're so grateful. So first of all, I'll share a little about how I know Heidi, and then I'd love for Heidi to share a little about why she decided to join Mary Kay. Make sure as soon as you hop on that you type in the comments, or if you're watching the replay, that you text Heidi, because she gets credit for you watching. So, and you get entered into a giveaway too. And the giveaway that I'm doing is our Mary Kay Satin Hands. It's our fragrance-free lotion. It's a good size bottle. I love this. We just went camping, and I love this because it's big enough that it's going to last me a while, but it's small enough that I can still pack it really easy and things. And so love that. Super great for dry skin and keep your hands nice and hydrated. We have someone on watching, so make sure you type your name in the comments. Let us know so that we can get you entered into that giveaway. And so Heidi and I, we met. How did we originally meet? Was it through... this is a great question, because we both
I was like, I don't even know.
We both went
to Mary Kay, but we kind of knew each other through John going to school and you going to school and all that stuff.
Yeah, because we're both Weber High grads. I can't remember who introduced me to you for facial, because I know it wasn't John. I know.
No.
So, but anyway, somehow you came to a facial. It's been it was probably 12 or 13 years ago. But anyway, But I love that we've been able to keep touch. Our kids are similar ages, and that's super fun. And you're just always someone who's so positive and so happy to be around, and I'm so grateful for your friendship. And Heidi, I'd love for you to share why you decided to join Mary Kay and what you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to just trying a lot of the products. I really haven't been one that's been really good at skincare throughout my life. I kind of had okay skin in high school, and I was just kind of oh, whatever. And then as I'm getting older, I'm like, oh, hey, I've got some older ladies friends who are like, do you do this and do this and do this? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, we wish we had started when your age. You should start now. And I'm like, okay. So just kind of, that's, I've known Roseanne forever and have, been aware of the Mary Kay products for quite a while. And so I'm like, hey, if I'm going to start getting into skincare and get serious about a routine, then I want to be able to get it from myself, and get a discount for doing it and everything. So that's kind of why I decided I wanted to give it a try, is to kind of work on my skin and get it healthier, and especially as I get older and stuff. So
I think that's so smart. I know that's something I didn't think about. I was 24 when I joined, and I was just like, okay, this could be a side hustle. And now as I'm almost 40, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad, skincare, that your face is the first thing you see every morning. It's the last thing you see every night. It's usually the first thing people notice about you. And so it's great to get in those good routines. So and be that smart shopper at the same time. So sweet. So how today's going to go is we're going to go through our most popular products and kind of show the benefits of them, some of the facts about them, like how long they last and deals like that. We have a deals sheet at the very end. We're also going to spin a wheel. So if there's at any point where we're showing something that you're like, oh, I want to get that from Heidi, you can type in the chat what you want to order, and we're going to spin a wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. And something that's really fun is Heidi's working towards this launch party challenge, and it's you can kind of see what areas do you want to help her with. So 5 new bookings. I'm going to show on the next slide some upcoming really fun pampering treatments that you can either learn about products and get entered into a drawing, or actually get products samples mailed to you and try a really incredible treatment in your home. Just for watching, she gets credit, whether you're watching live or even the replay is great. I know and I wanted to say at the very beginning, actually, I'll share it here in a second, because we're doing this on a Friday the 13th. We'll share kind of why we picked that here in a second. 50 people added to the group. She has a Facebook event. And I can't remember how many people are already in it, but I know she already has some people already saying they're going. And so that you can circle that in, and way to go on inviting so many people too. I saw how many people invited. That's fantastic. So, as people get added to the group, you can color in a heart there, and then 10 orders from 10 people. And so as we're showing these, if there's a product that you're like, oh, that sounds really good, I'd like to try that. Mary Kay has 100% satisfaction guarantee, and that never expires. And so that's something really cool that I love about Mary Kay. If you try something and you get it from Mary Kay and you decide that is no longer your favorite, or you need a different color or something, like Heidi can either change that out. Mary Kay has that 100% satisfaction guarantee too. So that's a beautiful thing. That's pretty much risk free to buy something and try something from Mary Kay. And then 6 PPCs, that's pink possibility chats. And I'll actually send Heidi a little link that she can have you guys sign up for different giveaways that we're doing. And that is a cash giveaway and some product giveaways. And we do on those where we're sharing a little about business. And so she's working towards earning that cute pink ice ring. So that's how you can help Heidi out. And we have a couple other people hopping on. So thanks for watching. And here's the upcoming classes that we're doing live they're on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Mountain Time this week, or next week, I guess. Today's Friday. So next Thursday in about a week is our travel tips. And so some really fun things to travel, ideas for traveling and to make sure your trip and vacation, wherever you're going, is enjoyable, because being prepared, I think, is super, makes it a lot more relaxing. The next week, if you have oily skin, you'll definitely want to tune in. It's going to be on June 26th. We're talking about products that help with oily skin. If you have dry skin, that's where I'm more at, there's a Goodbye Dry class on July 3rd. And then the 5-minute makeover is going to be on July 10th. So those are upcoming ones. They're all free to attend. There's a giveaway at all of them, and you can just watch from your own home. So those are the upcoming ones. And so let's jump into kind of why we picked Friday the 13th. So Mary Kay was a real person, and she started this business back in 1963. It was September the 13th, and it was a Friday. And, at first, I was like, well, that's interesting. But I love that she didn't wait for Monday. She didn't work for the perfect day, the perfect time. Like, she just started. And I think that is so important in any area of our life, just to get it started, right? And so her whole mission was to enrich women's lives, giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. They're huge on taking care of the environment. They planted over 1 million trees globally and counting. And that was back in 2018. So I need to look at the current count, but over 1 million trees, and been an advocate on not testing on animals. And then their charitable foundation raises money for 2 main causes. One of them, finding a cure for cancers that affect women specifically, and ending domestic violence. Mary Kay's great-granddaughter runs the charitable foundation. And Mary Kay passed away back in 2001. So I never even got to meet her, but I've met her great-granddaughter. I've met her grandson, who's our CEO. And I love that they're, even though they're multi-billionaires, they're so down to earth, and they're so committed to keeping Mary Kay's legacy alive. Because Mary Kay wasn't in love with like makeup and skincare. She was in love with women and giving them an opportunity where they can have it all and put their priorities in order. So that's our beautiful Mary Kay. So how fun, Heidi. I don't think I've ever done a launch party on a Friday the 13th.
Oh, wow.
So fun. I love that. So cool. Okay. So that's our beautiful Mary Kay. We're going to jump into the products. And like I said, I'll talk a little about the prices, how long they last, kind of the benefits of them. And if at any point you want to either text Heidi if you're watching the replay, or write it down on a piece of paper and let her know, hey, I would love to try this, or I'd love to order this. The beautiful part about Mary Kay is you can try most things first before deciding, if you want to order it from her. So the pre-cleansers, micellar water is an amazing cleanser where you don't need a sink or water. So if you're going camping this summer or doing things where it's inconvenient to go wash your face, micellar water is my go-to. I always have the travel version with me, because all you need is like a cotton round, or even a cotton ball or something, put that on there, wipe it on, and it's micellar water. So it has the water in it, and it's pulling makeup to the surface. And so, and I should have had a catalog right here. Oh, I do. Woohoo. I don't know about you, Heidi. I hope this gives you a little hope. I don't have all the prices memorized. So I'm like, okay, that one's $18. And it's an amazing pre-cleanser, or you can use it as a cleanser. And the oil-free eye makeup remover, this cleans your eye makeup without irritating them. It helps them to not only clean the makeup, but keep your lashes healthy. And I just recently, a couple weeks ago, we were out of town, went to Colorado, and I forgot to bring it. And I had no way to remove my mascara, and I was staying at a friend's house. And so I hurried and ran upstairs. And I was like, do you have something I need to wash my face and I forgot my stuff and I just left it at home. So she had me use hers and it didn't work as well. And, I was like, I was grateful she let me use it. And then she's like, oh, you can go get this, at the store later on. But I thought I'm going to just text a Mary Kay girl. And I did. I looked up on Mary Kay's website, consultants who lived in Denver or Colorado Springs area. And I said, hey, could I buy a little sample? One of them just gave it to me for free. And I need to give her some flowers or something. It's been a busy couple weeks, but I quickly realized why this is our number one selling product and why we're the number one direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. And there we have it. Oil-free eye makeup remover. So, and that one's $20 and lasts me about 3 months. Have you used that one, Heidi?
I haven't, but I watched you use it and I was like, oh my gosh. You were like, and gone. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I haven't tried it myself, but I was like, I was pretty impressed watching you use it.
Because I've only used Mary Kay for the last 15 years. And I was like, oh, this actually works amazing. I didn't realize.
It's like magic.
Yeah. So that's awesome thing. And it's a great, if your kids get any type of, like my daughter, for example, this probably won't ever happen, but if it does, you know what to do. So we were at the beach and she stepped in tar. Like if kids get something really hard to remove, I would try that first. And I used that and the tar came off of her. It was amazing. So anyway, just hopefully you never have to use that for that reason. Like, how did you step in that? Okay, here we go. Okay, so skincare sets. This is, I feel like 95% of skincare concerns can be solved by having the correct skincare set. And I love that Mary Kay has multiple skincare sets for different ages and stages. This is my BFF, our Time-Wise Repair. I love the anti-aging benefits in it. I love having a sunscreen with SPF 30 already on my face, and I don't have to worry about that in the summer. I love having retinol in my night cream to help the only time you don't want to use retinol is if you're like pregnant or nursing. So stay clear of that if you are. But this, I love the retinol. I love the lifting serum. There's an eye cream that helps reduce puffiness. And that set retails for $215. We have an even better deal today that we'll show at the very end. A really neat part is there's a little trial version of it too. So if you want to try it out for a couple weeks, it's $38 for the trial version. And that way you can kind of see, hey, do I like this? How's it feeling? And even in this picture, after 4 days, she took a picture. After 2 weeks, she saw improvement. So I love, even with the little trial, you can see improvement 2 months and then 3 months. And I love the improvement around her mouth area. So I've been using that for a decade and love that. What's your favorite skincare liner? What line are you you're using this one? Are you starting to use the
the Time-Wise one?
Yes. This is our other anti-aging skincare line. And use the kind for normal to dry. Mm-hmm. Right. Perfect. That I love to actually use that cleanser as well. And I actually have it all right here because I did a facial earlier today and I have it all right here because it's what we use. So, so it comes with a cleanser, a moisturizer, a day cream, also with SPF 30 and night recovery, which is replenishing and putting vitamins onto your face, and an eye cream as well. So that can come in 2 different formulas, normal to dry and combination oily. That one retails, I will quickly double check before I just say prices and guess, $116, or if you want to add the eye cream, it's $150. And we have another special too at the end that we'll show. And for me, I don't know if I like something or if it's a good formula unless I've been using it for a few days. And so there is a trial version of that, and it's $28. And that one lasts 2 weeks as well, like the repair. So there's that one. What have you noticed, or what have you enjoyed from the Miracle Set?
I noticed I was using it really good for about a week, and then I kind of got life, busy, and then I stopped using it, and I could tell, I was like, oh, hey, I think it is making a difference. Got more breakouts and a little more stuff going on. I was like, oh, I need to get back on that. So it was the stopping it that I was like, oh, it is changing.
Yeah. I know. I've had that happen too occasionally when you go out of town or just life happens and you're just not as consistent, and you're like, oh, my skin, I need this. It's making a difference. It really is.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then another skincare line I absolutely love is our Clear Proof. So if anyone's watching who maybe struggles with acne, Mary Kay has an acne fighting line called Clear Proof. It's great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. You can see like the brand, the packaging is kind of gender neutral. It's not pink. So even my brothers used it when they were teenagers. That's my before and after pictures on the right. I struggled with acne in my late 20s. And after using that for 1 week, I had no new breakouts and was clearing up my existing acne. I was so grateful. That is $56 for the full set. Comes with a cleanser, a toner, an acne spot treatment as well, and a moisturizer that's oil-free, very lightweight. And then there's also a trial version of it for $26. And that's what I started with because I was pretty skeptical. I didn't think it was going to help me. Like I had struggled with acne for a couple of years at that point. And after using it for 1 week, I was so impressed. So, and then I got the full set after I used up the trial set. But I love the little trial sets for travel too.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's Clear Proof. And then we have a skincare line that's really great for girls in their 20s or even younger teens that they're not quite wanting the, knocking over products here. They're not really wanting the anti-aging benefits or not needing that yet. But just want to get into those good skincare routines. And so this comes with a cleanser. It comes with this fun exfoliating scrub, a toner, and a moisturizer. I'm so grateful when I turned 12, my mom got me on a skincare routine. It was Clinique. And I just felt so grown up and I had the time to take care of it. You know, I think had she maybe waited till I was a little older, I might have been like, I'm too busy for this, Mom. you know, but when you're 12, you don't have a whole lot going on sometimes. But so I'm grateful for those routines. And the beautiful part is we have 2 different formulas for this. There's a hydrating formula if the teenager has more dry skin, and there's a mattifying formula if it's more oily. So this is a great option if they don't have acne, or maybe they have like very mild acne, but it's just a good skincare to get into when you're younger. So that's our Mary Kay line. Each piece in that is $20. So you can get the full set for $80, or you can start just simple and just do a cleanser and moisturizer too. So, and then you can add the toner, add the scrub, you know, so I think that's, there's so many different options there. So that is our skincare line. It's called the Mary Kay skincare line. So very simple name, beautiful packaging. So, and then that's our skincare sets. We do have a line for men. I'm trying to think of all their lines, and we have a line that's kind of being phased out right now, but a 100% natural line, which I really love too. But for the most part, that's pretty much all of our skincare right there. And then exfoliation products. So this is something that, so like the most important is like your skincare sets, having some type of product that can help with supplements and to help just those, your skincare line to even get more benefits. So this Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, Heidi got to try it a couple weeks ago when we did a facial or hydration happy hour. I love Susan's results on her neck. So it's like a low grade chemical pill, but it doesn't, it's not, it's very like gentle and great for sensitive skin. And so you don't leave, you're not red or blotchy. And as you use it over time, it can give you those really amazing results that you would want from having a facial, like a real more powerful chemical pill done. So I love that. It's just a low grade chemical pill. So Susan's results. And then on the right side is one of my friend's customers. And after using the products for 3 months, twice a week, that was her results. She was struggling with like uneven complexion due to pregnancy mass. And so after using the products for the 3 months, her skin was more even and that complexion there. So love that. And then what did you think of it when you got to try this sample? I know it's been a couple weeks, but what did
I
you
liked
think?
it. It was really like tingly and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh.
Yeah, it's relaxing and going, you can feel the glycolic acid just going to work. So
yeah, I like putting it on my neck too. I was like, oh, I never really like put things on my neck before. So.
I know.
It was cool. I was like, oh, all right.
Yes. So good. Yeah, we forget about that area. So yeah, I love that. So you guys can, if you want to get a sample of that, type in the chat like samples, because we do this class every Wednesday night. You can be in the privacy of your own home. You're not on camera, and you can have this amazing spa type treatment that would probably cost between $150 and $200 to have it done. But you get these samples sent to you that you can, and then you can keep using the samples till they run out. They usually last maybe a few days to a week.
Yeah, a couple days. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. And then another exfoliation product that we have is our Microdermabrasion. It has these tiny little crystals that, and that's actually what the facial was that we did today with one of my best friend from first grade, actually. So I love that. Like, in Mary Kay, we can keep in touch with people. You know, we lived in different states, and then I moved away, and so we were in different states. But you know, now she's back in Utah, but we're still not super close to each other. So we just did our Zoom. So we can send samples to you. So microdermabrasion has these tiny little crystals. They slough off dead skin, help your skin feel super soft. And then your skincare is more effective when you do something like this once or twice a week. So I use the facial pill once a week, and I use the microderm once a week. I just kind of space them out. That product's amazing, especially in the shower. Oh, and I forgot to talk about prices. I knew I was forgetting something. This one is $68, and one bottle lasts me a whole year using it once a week. This one's $58, and using it twice. When I was mapping it out, I was using it twice a week at that time, and it lasts me 9 months. So it's great to use in the shower because it's so gritty. It's hard to rinse off unless you're in the shower. So feels really nice. And then Heidi, tell them about what you like about the charcoal mask.
I just liked how it felt like it was like pulling everything out of my face. Like I've tried one of those charcoal peel masks and they hurt so bad. Like the other brand that you like put on and then like tear off your skin, and they hurt so bad. But this one was so nice. I just put it on and I could feel it like working, and then I could like rinse it off, and it was just really gentle but like powerful. I don't know.
Yeah. I love that.
Which was nice.
That's fantastic feedback. I love that, because this is the only charcoal mask, as far as I know, that I've tried. So sometimes, you know, I try a few things from different places just to like compare. But this is, I think this is the only charcoal mask I've tried. But I've seen videos.
Oh yeah, I have pictures. I'm like, this was nice.
Yeah. And something I love about this is you can see she has the charcoal in the center of the face. So you can put it only in the areas where you're oily. So if you're like, I'm mostly just oily in the T-zone, just put it there. And then there's a really hydrating mask that goes on clear that you can put on the other areas. So that's how you can multi-mask. So both of those masks are $26 each. The charcoal mask lasts me probably 5 years. I just use it once a week, and I just use it here. I'm currently mapping it out. I started using the bottle I'm using in October, and it almost still looks like it's brand new. So it might even be longer than 5 years. But and then the moisture renewing gel mask, I run through that a little faster, but I'm putting it over my whole face. I want to say probably 2 years or so. I'm currently mapping that one out too. I write on the products with a Sharpie. Yeah, so I try and like map it out. But okay, so those are, and that one you can get samples sent to you as well. So that one, it's a charcoal mask, like Heidi said, is so fun, so powerful, but yet so gentle when you're removing it, and it doesn't hurt. There's no pain involved. You can see the white heads being pulled to the surface on the left side, black heads on the right picture there. That guy's nose. So gross, but so cool. So that's our charcoal. And then different makeovers. So we have treatments where we can send you samples, or if you live local, you can try from our different makeup samples, the ice cream social, where we can walk you through how to put on the eyeshadow based on your eye color, based on your eye shape, based on your makeup preference. And then contouring like the Kardashians. Love matching foundation, and Heidi, she's wanting to learn how to do all of these. And so you can say, hey, I want to be your guinea pig. I want to try charcoal mask. I want to try facial peel, microderm. I want to try, and you can try all these free treatments and learn about the products. And that's how Mary Kay designed it. It's more of education for you to learn how to take care of your skin, for you to try it first, because she knew that she would go to the store and, you know, before starting this company, she had a lot of different skincare. And sometimes she's like, I don't even know how to use this. But like, if you can learn how to use it first and try it first, and then you can, you know, if that's something you want to, you know, add to your routine. So I love that. And what do you think about, what's your favorite mascara in Mary Kay?
Oh, they just discontinued my favorite one.
Oh, the Lash Love Lengthening.
Yes, so I don't know.
Have you tried the new Great Heights yet?
I haven't yet.
I think you're going to love that one because it still has the same angled brush. So the one she loved had like a slightly curved brush, helps the lashes to grow. And the Great Heights does the same thing. It's just a different color bottle. I'm trying to think I don't notice too much of a difference. So I'd love for you to try it.
Yeah, okay. I've got it on to purchase it. It's come in my next order that I do. But I like, because like I've been using this mascara for pretty much since I met you. Yeah. And I love it. Like, it doesn't mess with my eyes. And even though like it doesn't smudge, it's like, it's so good. And I just love it. And it's really, I don't know, I even put it on my kids when they do ballet and stuff. And it's just,
cool. Yeah.
It's not too thick and not too clumpy because I'm very like natural and I'm like, I'm not used to wearing makeup and I don't want to look crazy, you know.
Yep. Yep.
And so I like how it just kind of darkens it just light enough and makes them look longer. And I don't know. I just love it.
Yeah. Longer and darker, but not too like thick. Like, yeah. And it's these tiny little bristles that help individualize the lashes. And it's great on the bottom lashes too. So
Yeah.
yeah, love that. That's so cool. So fun. Yeah. You'll have to let me know when you get back.
Yeah, I will.
What you think. So different makeovers there. So now what we're going to do is we are going to spin a wheel. And I need to just add this quickly to this stage. And we're going to find out what the gift of purchase is. So if there's something that you want to order from Heidi after watching this, you can let her know what you want to order. And then you're going to get a little gift. Oops, I don't know if oh, good. It's showing up on the screen. Sometimes I'm on a different screen. I don't realize if it's there or not. So, and let me write down what it is. Ooh, mini mascara. That's crazy. Mini mascara. Fantastic. Cool. And the mini mascaras that Mary Kay offers is our Lash Intensity mascara. So that's one I'm actually using today. And that one is different than the one she's talking about. It's a little more bold of a look. But you can either just do one coat or two or three, so it can be buildable. And actually, yeah, I've been enjoying that lately. I kind of switch between the Great Heights that you love, or that you kind of replace the one that you love. Lash Intensity, sometimes the Ultimate, but yeah, kind of go back and forth between those two. So yeah, fun to switch up. So that is the gift with purchase. And what we're going to do right now is going to share a little about some ways you can get some deals and discounts as well. So by hosting a little pampering session and sharing that with friends, you can get 50% off any sized order. That can be in person if you live close to Heidi, or that can be virtual. So like my friend who I facialed today, we're going to do a virtual party in about a month. And I'm going to put a little picture together. She's going to text it out to her friends. Then when they RSVP, they're going to get free samples in the mail. We're doing the charcoal mask, actually. That's the one she picked. So that one's super popular. So, and then you get a bonus $100 when 10 people order from the party, and that can include outside orders. You get a bonus $50 when 2 people book their own pampering session. And then you can get entered into a $200 cash drawing when attending one of our Peek into Pinks. And I'll give that link to Heidi that she can have you sign up for one of those giveaways. So that's a little about the Hostess program. And then on this page, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to think about who you'd love to refer to a free treatment. This is one of the biggest ways you can help Heidi out, because Heidi only knows so many people. And so if you can share some family and friends that you'd love to pamper and uplift and compliment by sharing like the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy. And 15 years ago, I was a referral. Someone referred me to a free pampering treatment with Mary Kay. I'd never tried Mary Kay before. And little did my friend know that I was struggling with infertility, that I was actually looking for a part-time job. And so I needed the pampering, the self-care. And then as I looked into the Mary Kay opportunity, something that was the farthest thing from my mind. But as I learned more about it, I realized, wow, there's no sales quotas. Like we can do this as little or as much as we want. Like it just really, I like the flexibility of it. And anyway, so decided to give it a try. And so I'm so grateful for my friend. Every time I see her, I thank her so much for putting me down for a free facial, because it's been a game changer. And then when you share 12 referrals with Heidi, and these women can live anywhere in the United States because we do this stuff virtual and they can get free samples mailed to them. You're going to get a full-size makeup item of your choice. So that can be a full-size mascara or a lip gloss or mascara, or it can, I think I already said mascara. It can be eyeshadow and eyeliner. We have brow tints, a blush. So many different makeup items you can pick from. So I'm going to play some music and just give you like a couple minutes to look through your phone, see who you'd love to refer. And you can either write them down on a piece of paper. Just make sure Heidi can read your handwriting. You can text a picture of it to her directly, or you can just text her directly and like share the contacts. Or if you want, you can even text your friends and say, hey, my friend Heidi just joined Mary Kay. She's working on doing 30 practice facials. Would you be willing to help her out? And, you can let them know it's going to be virtual if they don't live close. So that's something super fun. So I'm going to turn on some music and give you guys a chance to think about who you'd love to refer. And if I'm finished and you're still going, you can always just click pause for a bit. But let me turn on some music and give you a chance to do this. Here we go. Okay. So if you're still working on that, just click pause on the video and you can keep sending Heidi the referrals. That is such a big help. Like I said, it's one of the biggest ways you can help her out because she only knows so many people, and it's fun to pamper and uplift others as well. So that's a little about the referral part. And as we wrap up, I'm going to talk a little about the deals and discounts and also our best kept secret, which is our starter kit. So right now it's only $35 to join Mary Kay. With that $35, you get some samples, you get a catalog, you get a website for an entire year, and you also have the ability to process debit and credit cards. If someone wants to order and they want to pay with a debit or credit card, you have that ability. So that's amazing, $35 there. And then something that comes with the 35 but not in the box is me and Heidi. So we can't fit in the box, but we are there as that support because we have women join who want to, like Heidi said, I want to start getting into good skincare routines. I want to get, and if I'm going to be washing my face the rest of my life, might as well get 50% off on it. We have women who want to join for that little side hustle. That was kind of like what I was looking at it. So if you want to save a little money or make a little money or a little bit of both or a lot of both, and so many different things there. So that's I love the flexibility in that. There's a $90 optional add-on that you can do either right when you join with the 35 or you have the first 15 days to think about it. With that $90, it gives you the skincare line that is Heidi's favorite, the Time Wise. That's our anti-aging line. It comes in both. You actually get two formulas of it, the combination of oily and the normal to dry, plus the microdermabrasion, plus the charcoal mask that she talked about that comes with the ultimate mascara, the oil-free eye makeup remover. That's our number one selling product. We sell one of those every 3 seconds. there's one of those sold every 3 seconds. That's how good it is. And then our microdermabrasion. It comes in a gorgeous bag and some samples that you can either use for yourself or give as gifts or let other people demo it. And then I always love to share if someone's like looking at this, whether they're looking at it from the smart shopper point of view or that, the side hustle, is when we do our orders to Mary Kay, minimum orders $225. So we get a hand select $450 retail, whatever we want, and just pay half of that. And for me, that kind of made me nervous. I wasn't quite sure if I'd like this or be any good at it. But the thing that gave me the courage was knowing that Mary Kay has a 90% buyback guarantee for consultants who decide to start it as a business. And that way we have an entire year to give it a try. If at any point we feel like it's not for us, we can send back our unused products and Mary Kay will buy it back at 90%. And the last thing, you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. And they say the average household spends about $1,000 a year between skincare, makeup, body care. Like Heidi, we actually right before this, she was talking about she loves our 2-in-1 body wash. Oh, yes. Yes. Do you want to talk about that?
Shave lotion. It's a shower gel with shave lotion in it. Not like lotion, but it's a gel. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a body wash, but you can shave your legs with it too.
Yes.
And I've been using that pretty much since 2009, 2010 when I first met you. I love it. It's my go-to. I don't buy shaving cream ever. I use it on my legs. I use it on my armpits. Like, it's so good. You just wash your body and shave your legs at the same time and it's done. And it's so easy and I love it.
I love having like less products in my shower. Yeah. It's nice. I don't know the last time I bought shaving cream either, actually.
This stuff's so good.
It is awesome. So fun. Yes. And so I forgot where we went with that. But
you buy your own stuff and stuff you use anyway and all. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. I was like, okay, somehow we talked about that with this one. But yeah, that's why I brought up, because they say the average household spends $1,000 a year between skincare, makeup, body care. That's where it was like, oh, tell us about that. And so like our order is just like $225 once a year to remain a consultant. So it's like a fourth of that. And we're getting to pick out $450 retail and just pay half of that. So that can be also products that other people want to get too, not just exactly for yourself. So that's a little about our starter kit. And I have a signing bonus of our brush collection too. So you can get our brush collection as that signing bonus for joining our Mary Kay family. And so if that's something you're interested in, you can just say, hey, Heidi, tell me a little more about the starter kit, or like, that sounds like a really good deal with $35 to join. So this page, and Heidi will text this to you once you text her and let her know that you watched it. This is our deals, and that way it's kind of tiny. So if you need to see it a little bigger, she can text it or email it. And on here, the top sections, like this says bundle and save and the deals there, but below that has like our skincare sets. So we talked about the repair, that's normally $215, but we have the savings of the princess that you can pick 4 sets. And so the repair volume from counts as 4 sets. And so the special price for being on here tonight is, or today, or whenever you're watching it, is $199. And so you get that savings automatically. Plus you get the travel roll-it bag. And I love
I love it.
the bag. Yeah. What do you love about the bag?
I love that it's got the little section compartments so you can take off. So you can take the whole bag. You can take 2 or 3 of them. Like I won my very first one of those and I use it all the time. Every time I travel, I'm like, oh, I got my bag. I got my 2 sections or my whole section. Like, I love it. So good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm less likely to forget stuff. The problem was I took out the bags individually and left the 4th bag still on the thing when I went to Colorado a couple weeks ago. And I was like, how was my skincare one? But yeah, I'm not making that mistake ever again. I've never done that. And yeah, I guess it happens once in a while. But yeah, just take the whole bag and avoid that mistake like I did. But the princess, yeah, so that's the special there. The queen, you can pick up to 6 sets and just pay $299 and you get the free travel roll-it bag. And then the Cadillac, you can pick 8 sets and just pay $399 and get the free travel roll-it bag. The Miracle set is Heidi's favorite. That's also the anti-aging skincare line. You can add the eye cream and then it puts it to 3 sets for $150. And then the Mary Kay set is that skincare line for girls in their 20s to maybe teens. Great. And there's a travel version of that, or a trial version for 20. Hang on, I think it's 22. I just need to double check. But yeah, so that's, I forgot to talk about that trial one. Yep, 22. And then the Clear Proof, that one's the acne fighting line, and then the trial version of that is 26. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then below that is our supplements. And so we talked about some of them, like the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, the Microderm. We talked about the charcoal mask. We didn't talk about these hydrogel eye patches. Oh, I love those. Those are fantastic. And then in the makeup section, there's different sets there between eye candy set, flawless face, brush collection, lips, finishing touches, and just kind of a dash out the door. And then the other one is body care, like the there it is, the Hello Clean set. Yep. That's your 2-in-1 body wash and shave and your hydrating lotion. There's the satin hands and satin lips, and we're giving away our satin hands lotion. So make sure you text Heidi as soon as you finish watching this, the toning lotion, and then the Shea Body set, which has like a body wash, body scrub, and a body lotion. Love those. So that's a little about the specials on that. So, and then as we wrap up, make sure, just for being on here or watching the replay, Heidi gets credit. So let her know that you watch, so she can color in a cute little smiley face there. I'll show the different treatments. And so you can text her and let her know which one you want to come to next. You can come to all 4 of them. That counts as 4 bookings. And that's almost all of her bookings there. And then if you want to get samples in the mail, you could be her 5 bookings, all you say, hey, I want to invite to these classes. They're just online. And then you can also get free samples in the mail as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. We're so grateful for you. I'm going to do this giveaway next Friday, so it'll be on June 20th. And so make sure by watching this replay, you can text Heidi and we'll do the giveaway. And we'll go live. I'll create a live link that we can send to people so they can watch us go live for that giveaway. And thank you so much for being on here. Heidi, is there anything you want to share before we hop off?
I just excited, and I think there's so much cool stuff, and like if you're going to buy skincare, then you might as well get it from yourself and stuff you're going to use anyway. And I know really good stuff, and I love it.
Yeah, so fun. So thank you guys, and have an awesome rest of your day, and can't wait to see who's going to be our lucky winner next week. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you. Bye.